Girl! Slay the house down boots, mama.
Now that was a bad choice.
Right. No. Don't try to change the subject. Spill the tea.
Okay, but what was she expecting?
Well, that bitch is crazy.
Honestly, Papa, we should have talked first.
Can you blame her?
She should probably drink a little less. Literally. Well, let's get into it then. It's time to spill the tea with Damen B.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Spill the Tea with Damen B. Graham's here. Hi, Graham.
Hi, everyone.
We're recapping all our episodes, so this is recap part 2. Da 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 da.
Bong bong. We could do a whole van dance. Oh my god, I was gonna say line dance. What?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So Grandma, start us off. What's topic
Oh,
number
okay.
1?
So episode 9 was weight loss. So I'm very interested to know how you're making out with your weight loss journey.
Oh my god. Big head roll here. So over Christmas, it was a struggle because it's everything but healthy food at Christmas time. And so I think I gained back from my lowest 20 pounds. And
Oh
then
wow. Okay.
I know.
Yeah,
So
that's
because I was,
kind of a lot.
it's a lot. So then I'm
Mhm.
back down to 15 pounds I've only gained because I
Oh,
lost
that's
5.
not bad.
So I'm still
Okay.
slowly going down
Right.
again because now I've got my eating under
My
control
wig.
since I've been your wig, fix your wig. No, I got my eating back under control and I've been going to the gym. Since no one came to my New Year's Eve party,
Oh, we'll
I've
get
been
into that
real.
shortly.
Yeah, I fixed I have a like goals journal or whatever. So every day I've been saying something I like about myself and what made me laugh.
Oh,
And
good.
and so I've been going to the gym a lot, so that's been helping maintain my weight down.
Mhm.
Um, and I've been growing big muscles, as people
Good.
have seen on the last
Yeah.
podcast. My huge
Yeah.
guns, the gun show. Yeah,
We're going to the
yeah.
gun show.
That's why I can never go on an airplane because I always get searched because of my guns.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
They stop you because of your guns.
yeah, I'm not
Oh
allowed
my
on this
god.
plane. Could you imagine if someone said that? I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got guns," and then they're like,
Oh my god,
holding
and they take
freedom.
you down and everything.
Bam!
You should try it. See what happens.
Right? I'd be like, "Can I get a free pat down?" Like,
I don't know why, but I always get those when I go through the airport. Always. I
really?
always get stuck. Although when we went to Europe or to England this past time, your grandpa, who's never been out of the country, I don't even know if he'd been on a plane. I don't think so. He hadn't been on. Well, the only plane he was on was a tiny one going from the Englehart Hospital to the Sudbury Hospital. So
Oh,
he'd never been on like a commercial flight, and both times he got stopped, and both times he had like they patted him down, and he had something on the way in his like on his leg, and they kept stopping him because it was metal. It was showing up metal through the metal detector.
that's
And
so
they
weird.
did all kinds of stuff to see, and there was nothing there. I don't know what was going on. It was down on his shin. He
You
had
know
him
what's
take his shoes
funny?
off, his socks off, everything. Yeah.
A police officer was giving a pat down one time from this like crazy guy, and he was searching around the pockets area. He goes, "What's this? What's this?" And he's grabbing. He's like, "That's my penis," and he's like, "That's your
Oh,
penis." All right.
well, they didn't do that to your grandpa.
Could you imagine? What's this, sir? What's this?
No, they didn't do that. Oh, but
Um,
I always get the one where they make me take my I don't know why, but they think I have something in my shoes. So I always got to go like walk through like with my socks that are like hanging off, and like I look like a fool. And my shoes go through the thing, and oh my god, it's crazy.
Okay, so I carry pepper spray with me in my jacket, right? And
Oh,
I went to a concert and I
Oh, you
forgot to
gotta be
take it out.
careful with that.
And I was going through security. But you know how I have this innocent face, right? And I'm
Yeah.
always so nice to
Yes.
people. I said, okay, Damon, theater. This is acting. You're gonna win an Emmy. Like, this is it. This
Yeah.
is it. This is the moment. So then I get going. I'm not nervous whatsoever. I'm very confident. And they go, take the stuff out of your pockets, right? So then I walk through. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I forgot to take my phone out of my pocket. And the next thing oh, where'd she go? Where'd grandma go? Oh, we lost grandma. Okay. Well, wait till she comes back. Well, wait till she comes back. And there she is. Okay, she's back.
Going
Were
back.
you were you getting bored?
Sorry about that. Are we gonna have to start again?
No, we won't start
Okay.
again. We'll
I
roll
don't know
with the
what happened.
punches.
My camera went out. It's a cheap
Oh, that's okay.
camera. Yeah.
It's a cheap camera. Okay. So,
Mm.
anyways, I went through again, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot to take my phone out of my pocket. Silly me." And then I go through again. I'm like, "Oh, those are my keys." Oh, and there's a huge line behind me, right? And they're like, "Just go through,"
Just
because
go.
I got the innocent face. I got
Right.
everything. And then my friend was like, "Why did you keep forgetting stuff in your pocket?" I was like, "Bitch, I got my pepper spray." And she's like,
Oh my god. That's like something they could like arrest you for.
"Yeah." That's why I was just like, I'm literally bringing a
Well,
weapon in.
we coming from my generation, that was all about alcohol. We would sneak alcohol into everything. So we would do the same
Oh.
thing with forget about this, forget about that. We'd have little things in our purses, our bags where there'd be like a side hidden pocket,
Oh
that
my
kind of
god.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. What was the topic that we were talking about? Oh,
I
weight
don't know.
loss.
Oh,
Oh,
weight loss.
it was
Yeah. Yeah. So mine's going well. I'm
oh,
continuing to exercise on my breaks and things like that. And I've been 4 months in. And somebody told me once um, that you won't see a lot of results until the 4 month mark. And I'm finding that now. Now I'm like up to you really get discouraged because at 3 months, you're like, why do I still look like I did 3 months ago? And
yeah.
at the 4 month mark, you do really start seeing a difference, like a noticeable size difference. Yeah.
Well, I think it is different for you, Grandma, because
Mm.
you've lived over 200 years
Well,
that
that's true. And this
I think
Botox does do wonders.
I know. So I just gotta say, you look wonderful
Thank
for
you.
your age.
Thank you.
So,
Thanks.
you're worried about your weight and you're not seeing a lot of change, but 200 years, your metabolism must be shot by now.
Oh my God, it's so shot. It's so bad.
Like, the doctor can only do so much. It's time to get lipo, baby.
I was thinking about that. I'm still thinking about getting some stuff, but we'll see. I don't know. Oh,
Right?
oh, and another thing with the weight loss that I
Yeah.
heard, and I do this, is it may be just absolutely ridiculous, but I'm going to tell
Mm.
you about it anyway. And so maybe somebody out there can do it too. I f-
You make yourself throw up.
no, no, and I don't take X-Lax. I don't. That was something back in high school
Oh, that's
that we would do,
horrible.
but not now.
That's
We're
horrible.
too old
Okay,
for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Um, have you ever heard of the thing called cool sculpting?
No.
Okay, this is a Hollywood thing that costs hundreds of dollars. And what they
Okay.
do literally is freeze your fat. So I went online and I went,
Mhm.
okay, how do you do that at home? And they said, go to the dollar store, buy yourself a freezer pack. You know the big square ones?
Yep,
Buy one of those, freeze it, and then put it on the area that you want to get rid of fat. Okay, so say
really.
your legs are really fat. Say you have that's
Yeah.
a hard spot to get rid of fat. I hold all mine in my front stomach, like in the front. So I just take that at night about twice a week, and I don't know if it works or it doesn't, but I feel like it does. So then I feel like, well, if I think it does, then it's actually working. And you freeze it, like you lay it on long enough that you're not getting freezer burn, but short enough, or what do they call that when you go outside and get cold
Frostbite?
frostbite? Yeah, don't do that. And but you can feel it underneath the skin. You can just feel it like get a little bit crisp, crunchy. And that's the fat cells, and they say that those hard fat cells to get rid of, if you freeze them and then you kinda crunch around on them, they'll dissipate faster.
Okay, when you mean crunch around on them, so after you take off the
I'm
freezer
pinching.
pack,
I'm
you
pinching.
pinch? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
pinching the fat.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't know, it might
I'm
work,
I'm
might
gonna
not.
need to see this transformation of yours. I mean,
Okay.
hey, if you go from a size 20 to a size 2, like, I'll do
Okay, I
it.
don't
I'll
think
do
I've ever been a size 2. I never wanna get that way anyway. I would just
But you
like to
have
go.
been
Well, I
you
probably
have
was when I was a little kid. I don't even know. I think I just skipped that. Like, I think I went from, like, a kid to a size 5 right away. I don't think I was ever a size 2. No. I've seen people that size. I was never that size. I don't wanna be that size. I would like to be, like, a size, between an 8 and a 10 would be lovely.
Okay.
And I'm at
Okay,
a
so you
12 right now. So that's not that far. That's not a big goal. It's not
I
too far.
just I just love how I was, like, between a size 2 and size 20, and you're like, "Well, I've never been a size 2." I was expecting you to say, "I've never been a size 20."
I haven't been a size 20 either, but I was climbing. I was getting up there. I really was. I was getting there. I would have hit
Well,
a
I
like between a 14 and a 16, I think. I was getting to.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was triple XL, now I'm double
Oof.
XL, now
Yeah.
I'm slowly going down.
Good.
Slowly,
Keep
but
going.
surely.
You'll get there. I just
Yeah.
think if anybody is trying to lose weight, don't make it like I have to lose weight in a month. You're not going to do that. It's unrealistic. Set a goal of a year,
Mm.
and then see where you're at in a year and try and just every day do something. And that's my suggestion. That's what I'm doing. If I fall off the wagon, I jump back on.
See, my goal was to lose 10 pounds every month, which you said was a bit
I think
ambitious.
it
And
is ambitious.
well, I think it was when I was on Ozempic, I think I could have done it.
Yeah,
Now I'm
yeah,
just like, "Okay." So I was like,
yeah.
"Let's aim for 3 to 5." 3 to
3 to
5.
5, I think is if you're dieting and exercising, I think is
Yeah.
possible. 10 pounds, I think is a lot. Like
Yeah.
your grandpa tries
10
to do
pounds is a
that all
lot.
the time, and you might be able to do it. But once you get down so far, then that becomes a real issue too, because the smaller you get, the harder it is. And your last 20 pounds will be harder than the first 30. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? That last
Yep.
20 is hard. So you might go down to 2 pounds a week. So at that point, you're only losing like 8 pounds a month.
Yeah.
Um, so just do what you can do. And and
Yeah.
and don't expect you're going to go like at your age. How old are you now? 23? You're not going to go back to
23.
16. Like you're never going back there. So forget that place and you're going to get to a place where you are now and try and get healthy now and stay healthy. That's the goal.
Okay. Well,
Okay?
I'd like to get down to 200.
Okay. Well, I
Okay.
think that's a little small, but I've said that
That's a
before.
yeah, that's a little small.
I think it is. For your height,
Okay.
200 is a little bit, maybe 220. I'd say even 230 would
Oh
be
my god, Lord Jesus.
handsome. Yeah.
Handsome. Okay.
Okay,
We'll be
time.
okay. Time. Next. What's next?
Okay, we have Christmas and New Year's together. Like we had one of each. At
Yeah.
that time, I just want to say, I remember talking about Maya, and Maya has since passed away. And I didn't say anything because I can just say it now without.
Oh, you can
I'm
say it
I'm
now?
doing a little bit of tearing up, but that's it. So yeah, my little dog, she passed away
Yeah.
just before Christmas. So that was not fun.
Well, I learned something new. Maya had a middle name that we had no clue. Karima made
She
this
did.
really nice obituary on Facebook, and all of us are reading it, and we're like, what was her middle name?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. We're like,
Now,
what?
if you ask your
Yeah,
mother, she knew that. She knew that Maya had a middle name. And I was gonna name her Mackenzie, but I just couldn't imagine like calling out the door, Mackenzie, Mackenzie, you know what I mean? So it was just like,
yeah.
no, I can't do that. So it was actually your mom who said, well, just give her a middle name. It can be Mackenzie. And I was like, okay. So I said to the kids that, well, I only used it when she was in trouble. You you know how parents use your
Yeah, Maya Mackenzie, like,
yeah,
yeah.
Maya Mackenzie, get in here. No, I never used it, but for her obituary, I thought I'd include it along with
Cute
all of
woman.
her other names.
Right.
Yeah, like
And then
Maya Monkey, Maya
my
Butthead, Butt for
yeah.
brains. Yeah.
Um, and then I remember commenting, or I think I just messaged the group chat because I didn't want the public to think I'm a weirdo. I remember saying, "Huh, convenient you didn't add murderer to the list because she ran." What Maya did this one time,
Oh,
she
that was so
ran
bad.
from my grandmother's house to our house, into her house, ate one of my rabbits, ate our rabbits. She
Oh,
ate
killed
half of my
it.
rabbit, killed it,
Yeah.
killed it.
Yes,
She ate
dead.
half of it. Oh my god, the poor
Oh, it
thing.
was
His name was
traumatizing.
Cadbury. And so she literally ran from their house to our house, like ran away from
For
home just
that
to come to our
reason.
house,
For that
just to
reason.
kill.
Yes.
I was like, and we lived like blocks away from each other,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Well, she
did
would
she
do
smell
that.
it?
She would do that all the time. She would go to your mom's house because the dog catcher tried to catch her a couple of times too. And so she
Mm,
went, yeah, it was like quite a ways away.
yeah.
And then she'd get to your house. But that day, you guys must have got what rabbit? You got a rabbit for what? Easter?
Oh, we
Was it
had a
Easter
cave.
or
Yeah, it was something like that. It was around
something?
that time,
Yeah.
and my mom just set up this kennel in the backyard
Yes.
for the rabbit,
And
so
I
the
don't think
rabbits
I
couldn't get
even
out.
knew about it. I think you got it for your birthday or for
Yeah,
Easter or
for
something.
something.
She surprised you with it. I didn't know anything about it. So when Maya went missing, I just thought, oh, she'll wind up at your place and she'll be fine. I never even really got, upset about it
Yeah.
or thought, oh, I better go get her or do anything because I never, I didn't think, or maybe I
Yeah,
knew, but I didn't think about the rabbit. Or I thought it was in, I don't know. I just never thought she would do that. Then when I go pick her up, remember? Oh my God, she was covered. Because she was a little white dog, so
little white
she just
fur, little
yeah, and
yeah.
she looked like just a murderous, horrible.
Well,
I used her middle name that day,
Maya Mackenzie, what did you do?
and that was the only time she ever heard anything. I think was that
You
day.
know, she takes after you. Like,
Mm.
she's a murderer. She can murder. She
Maybe that rabbit did something that we don't know about, David. I'm just saying. Like I don't
he
know.
was he had such nice floppy ears. He was
Oh,
it was rest in peace, Cadbury. Maya has
oh,
finally justice has been served.
oh my God! Poor little Maya.
No, poor little Maya
Oh.
Moo. She was a good dog other than that.
Yeah,
Like
that
Maya
one
was
time,
good.
that was crazy because she did do a lot of traveling around, the neighborhood, and I hope she didn't kill anyone else's rabbit and they don't know about it. Maybe she did.
You know
Maybe that
what?
was her MO. I don't
I
know.
th- maybe that's her MO. Rabbits.
She's a
Um
rabbit killer.
that probably prepared her for a lot that she went through for the life. Because remember that bear when she was running in front of me on the four wheeler, and a bear came barreling down the hill and like barrel rolled, and all of a sudden Maya went like it was a
Yeah, she was
black
off to the
flash.
side. Yeah.
She was off to the side, and it like
And
took her.
then the Timberwolves with, she was
Yep.
out there with Oscar, and Oscar didn't come home. Oscar actually
No.
was killed,
Yeah.
by
Oscar was
them,
killed.
and she was very marked up from
Yeah.
those, wolves. She had bite marks all over her and scratches all down her sides, and she got away somehow. I think Oscar actually saved her. They were very, very good friends, her and Oscar.
He
Yeah, they did.
sacrificed himself.
Well,
Yeah.
they did a lot of squirrel hunting together, and then when grandpa would actually shoot them a squirrel, Oscar always got the squirrel, but Maya would sit all day with them hunting the squirrel, but she never got one. But maybe after the rabbit thing, she didn't want one.
Well, I think she went up from rabbit to squirrel to bear to wolf. You know,
Yeah, and she used to take off. Remember, I'd get her on the next concession. Oh my god! And that was over that mountain where we went four wheeling. It was bad.
yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. So
I was
anyway,
like,
that happened. That was my Christmas. So that's why I'm mentioning it because
oh yeah.
pretty much Christmas and New Year for me was not. I did have Heidi, the pit bulls here for Christmas, and so that was a little solace. with not having my dogs, or my dog, so I did have that, but it was pretty sad, actually.
Now, I know we used to joke about where when she would pass away about
Mhm,
stuffing her.
mhm.
Are you getting her stuffed?
No. No, she's
Oh.
been buried. She's here, she has a
Oh.
stone, and, she's in a nice little spot under a tree. No, but I have decided that, and actually have been shopping around a little bit for a little white, stuffed animal.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say another dog.
Oh, no, no, no,
Oh.
no, 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 not right
No.
now, but I have been looking for, like, a stuffed, dog.
Yeah,
I just can't
nice.
find a white stuffed dog, and when I find one, because the problem I'm having is I'll look over, like, on the couch where she used to lay, and I see her, and so I just wanna put something there that's
Yeah.
actually there, not something I'm imagining.
Well, I remember over COVID or, like, whatever, we were always on four-way call,
Mm.
and you would be, like, talking to Maya or something. I'm like, "Do we know if Maya's alive, or is
Yeah,
she
yeah, she
just"
was getting pretty slow then, and there were a
Yeah,
couple of times where I thought, like, "Oh my god,
like,
she's gonna be
yeah,
dead in the morning," and she'd be up and ready for breakfast, so you kinda thought it was never going to happen,
yeah,
but it finally did, and we had to say goodbye, so that was very, very sad.
yeah.
So, time.
Time.
Mhm.
Okay, next
Friends.
topic.
Friends.
Friends.
So
We don't have any.
I
Next.
don't
I was
yeah, it's not hard for me because I don't have any
well,
friends.
you lost your best friend,
Yeah,
so
yeah, at
yeah,
Christmas, I
Maya,
lost my
at
best
Christmas.
friend, and
That was a
previous
great segue.
actually, previous to that, I actually stopped talking to my best friend, so
Oh, great.
is what it is. I don't know, as you get older, I think you grow out of some people, and that
Yeah.
your lives just change and things become different, and now I just have I have no patience for shenanigans, or what did you say today? Buffoonery.
Buffoonery,
I
buffoonery.
have
I
zero patience for that. So, there's been a few people I've, sort of snipped out of my life in the last few years. Just
I've all I've I have no patience either. I'm not a
no,
patience guy. I can only take so much, but then when the buffoonery comes in, I have no patience. When I'm
exactly.
just like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Or like, "Are
Mhm.
you serious?" Like, there's things I can take to a certain extent. Like, the amount of patience I have for my one work, I had to work with this guy who was blind over Zoom, and he had an accessible computer, and he wanted to update his LinkedIn page. So 6 sessions of 1 hour sessions of me helping him navigate his computer, a blind person over Zoom navigating his LinkedIn page and updating his LinkedIn page. That's a lot of patience, let me tell you.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm like, "Did you make it? You made
I
it
made
through?"
it.
Oh my god,
Six
I don't know.
sessions.
I don't think I could have done that. Sorry.
It was hard. It was definitely hard, but I was just like, so I do have some patience, but when it comes to buffoonery, there's nothing like
No,
it.
exactly. I don't have
Mm,
any patience. I don't have any friends. I've already talked about that. I pretty much have made friends on
oh,
TV because that's a lot simpler. And I don't know. I don't know. I think my children are my friends. Thank God. Poor
yeah.
kids. I put so much on them.
How
And you.
um so your TV friend, Lisa Vanderpump, how's she doing?
I love Lisa. And
Do you?
Lisa has a new show coming out. So she has Vanderpump Rules, and then she's coming out with Vanderpump Villa, and it's over in France. Can't wait for that. I'm really excited about that. And I'll be able to see Lisa without being bullied by all those see you next Tuesdays. Yeah.
Grandma.
Yeah. That's what they were. And I would use the word because I don't have a problem with that word, but I
Um,
won't here.
are you talking about the Real Housewives or on
Yes.
Vanderpump? Okay.
The Real
Okay.
Housewives who bullied her off that show. I don't like them at all.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
reality TV though, so
Yeah. Well, I'm
So
still watching it reluctantly.
reluctantly. See, I just don't like Dorito. I call it Doritos because
Okay, what I've noticed in this season, the most
Mhm.
recent season, all of them must be on Ozempic. All of
Oh,
them. Dorit is skinny, skinny, skinny. Kyle, skinny, skinny, skinny.
Erica? Oh, my, she looks like
Erica
a
has lost,
skeleton.
yeah, she's lost a whole person.
Yeah,
Like, how
she
did that
has.
happen?
She has
In
no
one
fat
one
in her
year.
face.
Yeah,
No fat in her
0.
face.
And she was hefty. Like, she was a heavier girl. The only one that isn't taking it is,
Crystal?
no, not
Or
well, not
Garcelle?
Garcelle. Yeah, she
Garcelle.
looks the same. But the rest of them, they're all definitely doing like, taking Ozempic or doing
And
something.
in Sutton, oh my god, Sutton lost a lot of weight.
I think she's
Uh,
crazy. That one.
well, I actually love Sutton. I'm a slutton. That's what they're called. Sutton fans, they're sluttons for punishment.
Yeah. I
Um,
she's a bit weird, but I don't mind her. She's
do
alright,
you
but
the new cast member Anne Marie? I hate her.
I don't know.
Do you know?
Oh, is that the, married to the football player?
Yeah.
Is that who? Okay,
Or,
yeah.
yeah, she's
She's a
going after
nurse or an
Crystal.
anesthesiologist or
Oh my
something,
god,
or
let me get you
yeah,
started. What is that called? Something nurse. I made a video on TikTok because
yeah.
she was like, "You can't drink while you're on gabapentin," and then I
Gabapentin,
googled
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
gabapentin, and I was like, "Yeah, you can."
Well, you
And
can drink on anything. And they may tell you you're not supposed to, but
yeah,
you could drink on any medication you want.
so I was like, poor Sutton dealing with this crazy
Yeah.
lady who's
Yeah,
like,
well, they're all
"Oh,
nuts.
I'm a nurse, and Crystal, you're jealous of me, and oh my god, well, you can't drink, and you have an esophagus issue." And I was like, "Oh my god, you really don't have a storyline, so you're using someone's esophagus."
So, everyone who doesn't know, we're talking about, um,
Real
Real
Housewives of
Houses
Beverly Hills.
of Beverly Hills, and I got hooked on that when I found out Lisa Vanderpump is on that, and she's on Vanderpump Rules, which is the one I watched first, and I really, really like her. And then, they bullied her off, and now it's all a thing, and I don't know.
You know what I've been watching? And this is a lot of drama. You would never know. So on your Discovery Plus
Yeah.
subscription, I've been watching what is it? Bering Sea Gold. And I call it Dredging
Oh,
for Gold Alaska. So
yeah.
they go out on boats or whatever, they
Yeah, I
go
know what it is.
underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dredge. Well, I'm describing it to the audience or
Oh, I'm
whatever.
sorry. I
Yeah,
thought you were
and
telling me.
they suck up gold from the water and like in the sand and stuff. The drama that's in that show. Okay, I've on season 12. I started from one. This is when none of my friends came to my NYE party.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
started season 1 with tuna salad. Now we're in season 12 with cookie dough. So from that gap, there's one female dredger, the rest are men. One of the men who worked on a boat committed suicide
Oh,
on
no.
the show. They didn't show him committing suicide, but someone opened up a door and he had a gun to his head. He was drunk, pulled the trigger. I guess he was depressed.
Oh,
So fucking
no.
crazy. There's a Irish family, three of them, one father, two brothers. Um, they one brother destroyed their dredge. Now they're back mining for gold. They like almost die underneath. The dad was
Oh my god.
stealing gold from his sons. Oh my god. And then there's like dredging boats, there's wars, people like egg each other.
Wow.
Um oh, the drama in it, it's actually better than Housewives.
I
I
might have
recommend
to
it.
watch this. Yeah.
Dredging for gold.
I'm actually
Uh
looking for something to
yeah.
watch. I just started watching, Will and Grace because I realized I probably
Love
didn't watch, the last, 4 or 5 seasons of it. I
mhm.
just didn't I don't know where I was in my life at that time, but I know that I didn't see those seasons. So, I'm actually watching them and having I love Karen and Jack.
Karen is no Karen. That I want to be Karen. I want to be the
Yeah, I
pill
love
popper
Karen.
that sees a yellow pill on the floor. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, upper, and like take it. That's what I want to be.
Just do it. Just do
Just do
it.
it.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
you're
Yeah.
like, honey, what is this? What's this outfit? What's going on? That's what I
What
want to
is
be.
happening here?
Yeah, what's happening? And
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
oh,
time.
I love her. Time. Oh shit. Okay, I love
Okay, so
Karen.
we would
Okay.
have Karen as a friend, for sure.
Oh, I am Karen, so you
Okay,
do have
so I
Karen.
do have Karen as a friend. All
Okay.
right.
And you
Okay,
have the
next
Karen
one.
haircut. You have the Karen hair.
Right, and I have the bun.
And the Botox. Oh my god. Ah!
Yeah.
And the deal with the devil. Look at you. You're glowing.
Oh my god, I know I look so good. No wrinkles, everyone. I'm
No
telling you,
wrinkles.
little Botox never hurt anyone. Never
No,
heard
and
anyone.
it's not getting, like, work done. It's like, "Did you tie your
No.
shoelaces?" "Yeah, I got a little filler." Like, it's
Yeah,
just little routine. Um,
exactly. Not
I
hurting
love
anything.
RuPaul says, "Yeah, she's been touched by an angel," when someone
Mm.
gets work done. Like,
Mhm. And look at RuPaul.
oh, amazing.
Like,
It's, like,
what is
almost
going
70,
on? I know,
70
and
years
he
old, I think.
looks so good. So good.
Oh my
He's
god,
had to have
especially
some work
with
done.
makeup. Hang on,
Mhm.
how old is RuPaul? We gotta find this
Yeah.
out. Ru How old is RuPaul? Oh, 63. Okay, I said
Okay,
70.
but still, 63, he looks so good, and that's what I'm saying. Those people, like those
Yeah.
drag queens, can do makeup like nobody can do makeup.
Yeah, no.
Like they honestly, I'm gonna start taking the classes. There's classes on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, we hit 46 subscribers on YouTube. Ooh, ooh.
Yay! Hi everyone.
Hi.
So excited.
Hi.
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 Okay, one more topic. Daily life. Anything to add to
Daily
your
life.
daily life?
Just that new routine of waking up and saying one nice thing about myself that I like, and
Oh, I
then
love
before
that.
I think of one thing that made me laugh throughout the
Okay.
day.
And it's working?
Yeah, I don't
You feel
know.
good?
I'll
What's
let you
you're
know.
supposed to be
Anyway.
feeling something or doing like doing better, no?
Um, Personal life, yes. Okay,
Okay.
I'll say
All
personal
right.
life, yes.
Okay.
Well, going to the gym has helped with
Yeah.
that. The gym, yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Because we're gonna not talk about work anyway,
no,
because that's probably not a good place to go. And who wants to talk about something, like that? You got to do it
that
all day anyway.
that they do for 8 hours a day. Bam,
Yeah,
bam,
and yeah, and you know what? Like, ugh, and then that's what I'm trying to do is get rid of one of my jobs because I was just talking to a friend of mine. Actually, I do actually have friends,
bam.
and
So you're a liar. You're a liar.
yeah, I'm a bit of a liar. And I was just saying, I'm doing like I work all day and then I sit down and work at night. But I said there's so many things that I would like to be doing other than work. And I have to let some things go, some work go. And I hate doing that because I love money and I love buying stupid things.
Yeah.
But I've bought so many stupid things that I can't buy anymore. So I think I'm gonna let some of that go. And I was telling you, I'm thinking about writing a memoir and I
Mhm.
bought some books. Look at this. Hmm.
About a memoir, right? I love that for dummies.
For
That's
dummies.
great.
So so I'm thinking about doing that and I don't know. I don't know what else I've added. Oh, all my exercise and stuff, which I'm gonna
Nice.
continue till I die.
Okay. Well, I know you're a real hustler though, because at one point you had like 4 jobs on
I
the
still
go.
do.
Oh, you still do?
Well, I have
Work.
3
3. Okay.
jobs.
So we
Yeah.
downgraded, which is
Yeah.
great
Yeah, I
because
had to
when
give one
yeah,
up
yeah,
because I just didn't there's not enough time in the day. Like,
yeah.
I have to sleep. But
And I sorry, go on.
well, I was just gonna say, um, before COVID, I was happy to do that, and I think when COVID hit, I remember I started doing that furniture, and I really miss so now all my jobs have picked up again. And I kind of really
Oh.
miss that creative, which is I was going to ask you about that. Have you started any classes or have you done anything like you were talking about possibly joining, like going to a class, going to a pottery class? Have you done anything like that yet?
No, because, in my goals journal, that's a reward for me, so if I obtain the goal, then I'm
Okay.
allowed to go out and seek a pottery
Yeah.
class or something.
Okay. Okay. Because
Um,
I think everybody needs a little creativity in their life.
yeah, so I was gonna ask you because 'cause you're an entrepreneur about so you refurbish, like, furniture and
Mhm.
stuff,
Mhm.
so maybe next episode you can bring a few little things that you could show
Oh,
us that
sure.
you
Yeah.
refurbished.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have some stuff I can show you. Yeah, and I'd like to get
okay.
back into that. I have actually a shed literally stuffed full like a hoarder outside of furniture. So I like doing like dressers and like side tables, that sort of thing, little things like that. And I have a
Mhm.
whole, and I'll show you maybe next time, a whole thing of transfers and paint and oh my goodness. So I haven't been able to do that since COVID ended. And I'm really, really missing it. So your grandpa has actually suggested this spring, I think just to clean out the shed. He has offered to help me, get things prepared, like up to the preparation point and help me paint and do some
Aw.
stuff like that. Yeah. So I think, but I need to lose one of the jobs. So I'm which one, and I don't want to leave anyone in a lurch. I'm always feeling like, I don't want to let anyone down. So I'm trying to figure that out in
Just
my daily life.
give them a 6-month notice.
Yeah, yeah, that's more or
Yeah,
less what I'm gonna have to
yeah.
do is give them 6 months to find someone and
You're
move
like,
on.
"This was a really hard decision because I have 3 jobs, but I don't wanna leave you in the lurch,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna have to go in 6 months."
yeah, yeah.
And they're
I
gonna be
think
like,
hopefully they're
"Oh."
not listening to this because they'll be so upset. I don't want to leave them. But anyway, I'm gonna have to do something. So that's my daily life. So it
Well,
sounds like we're doing pretty well. I hope everybody out there is doing well. All our 46 listeners or viewers.
yeah, I know. One piece of advice, okay, I wanna ask you before we go. So
Okay.
how would you suggest fitting in something creative to do while, you work 5 days a week? On weekends, you do all the chores and stuff. So how would you recommend fitting that in?
Okay. So I think, and I'm doing it myself, is backing off the television a little bit and and adding that in the evening. And even and, like I also do some volunteer work and I'm kind of getting behind in that too. So what I'm trying to do is set aside like a Tuesday night. Um,
Mm,
and that no TV. That's when I do my volunteer work, get caught up, do the things I want to do. This is Thursday, so Thursday
yeah.
night for you, and this is creative. I think like that
Yeah,
to me. This is a very creative thing for me to do, and it like I like it. I like doing this,
me
so
too.
that's something. And then and again, when summer comes, you have longer days, so longer
Mhm.
sunlight, and you take one day and you say, I might be a little tired tomorrow at work, but I'm going to do this till 11 o'clock at night, and or whatever it takes, and just get some time in for creativity. I really think that's important, even if you don't think you're
Yeah,
creative. I think people are, and like I never realized that I had any creativity in me, um, and then I come to realize that I actually do. I do have it, and you need to just explore that. Like you may be a great singer, or painter, or piano player. Or just go try things. Try it out.
I thought it was something so inappropriate. I was gonna
What?
say, well, I'm great at sucking dick.
Oh my god! Oh my
I'm
well,
so
that
overtired and overworked. That was so inappropriate, but
I
I was
see.
just like, funny. It was
How do you
funny.
fit that in between work and that? Is what you're
I'm like,
asking.
I'm
I
just
see
so
now.
exhausted at the end of the day. How do you get on your knees and just give it a go?
Well, you take one night a week.
What? Even if you have to stay up till 11 p.m., just
Right, even if you
do
have to stay
it.
up till 11 and you do what you gotta do. That's the lesson
Ugh,
learned here. Okay,
I
well,
gotta
we're
get
gonna
knee
end, I
pads.
think, on
Yeah,
that. Oh
yeah,
my
we're gonna
god.
end on that
Yeah,
one.
I don't think we need to
Oh my
talk about
god.
any more of that. That is funny, but inappropriate.
Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in to Spill the Tea with Damen B. We can't wait to see you next week with a different hairdo from.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. Again, I'm your host, Damen B, and I hope you enjoyed spilling the tea with me.